What's up, subscribers? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about some updates regarding Palatin stock, trading under the ticker PTN. But first, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so that you get notifications about our future videos talking about the stock market and personal finances. And while you're down there, be sure to check out the links in the description to get your free shares of stock from Robinhood and Webull if you haven't already. So grab a cup of coffee or your favorite beverage of choice, and let's jump into it. Since the last time that we talked about Palatin here on my channel, we have seen some recent huge uptrends in the share price. This upward move comes off of some great news that has come out about its pipeline, with some positive results from a phase 2 study for its compound PL9643, a potential medication to treat certain ocular diseases such as dry eye. And with these positive results, Palatin management announced that they plan to progress to phase 3 clinical trials in the United States by mid-year. As we talked about in more detail in my previous video, Palatin Technologies is a pharmaceutical company that is focused on peptide pharmaceuticals. Palatin already has one medication that has received FDA approval, Vyleesi, to treat hypoactive sexual desire disorder, as well as multiple other medications that are currently in their pipeline. Now, while Palatin is a very speculative investment since they are such a small market cap company and they're in a competitive space like biopharmaceuticals, I personally think that they have a lot of potential ahead of them. In 2020, we saw a ton of focus being placed on healthcare companies that were focused on the infectious disease space, rightfully so considering we're in the midst of a once-in-a-lifetime global pandemic. But because of that focus, in my opinion, not a lot of attention was being paid to other up-and-coming biopharmaceutical companies such as Palatin. But now that we're officially in 2021, and hopefully in the not-too-distant future we can make the pandemic a thing of the past as the vaccination programs continue to become more widespread, I believe that investors are going to start paying more attention to these other pharmaceutical companies that are still undervalued with a lot of potential ahead of them. And in the case of Palatin, we have already started to see this, with BlackRock disclosing that they have a 1.6% ownership stake in Palatin Technologies. Now, in terms of what happens next with Palatin's share price, a lot of it is going to be determined by the results of the phase 3 clinical trials for their dry eye therapeutic. Dry eye, also known as keratoconjunctivitis sicca, is a very common medical condition that affects millions of people each year. If Palatin's medication is able to pass through phase 3 clinical trials, then this could be a huge source of revenue for the company. Gaining FDA approval is a long process, and Palatin management has already proven that they are well capable of navigating through the process to gain FDA approval with their signature product, Vyleesi. With that said, however, we'll have to wait and see what the data shows for PL9643. In the event that the phase 3 clinical trial data is not promising, however, the reassuring thing is that Palatin has multiple other products within its pipeline. Despite all of the positive news that has been coming out about PTN stock recently, Palatin does continue to be a very risky investment. And at the time that I'm recording this video, it's currently trading with a market capitalization of around $245 million. And over the past few trading days, while we did see some nice upward movement in PTN stock, more recently the share price has started to pull back. And at the time that I'm recording this video, one share of PTN is currently trading for $1.06 per share. What are your thoughts about Palatin? Are you invested in PTN stock? Are you considering investing in this company? Where do you see the share price going over both the short term and the long term? Be sure to comment down below and let me know what you think. And while you're down there, if there are any other stocks or topics that you would like me to talk about in a future video, please feel free to comment that down below as well. As a reminder, this video is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a certified financial planner. I'm a resident physician with an interest in personal finances and investing. Please make sure you're doing your own research before you make any financial decisions. And please be sure to smash that like button and click on the subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm and to help support my channel. Thanks everyone. Have a great day.